Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final product for the meat grinder. I have finalized settings. I'm going to send all the settings to my assistant, Trinity, so that she can list them nicely for you guys so that you know exactly what the settings are going to be for 1.0. And then I'm going to do the same over the next few days with LDR, which is Live Die Repeat, Skull Island, which is SI, which was Survival Evolved. And then I'm going to do the same with New Dawn as well, so that everyone can go look at the settings and they can decide what server or servers they're going to call home after 1.0. Judge Luna, welcome, guys. And most of the people in the Discord knows that the big final change to the meat grinder is going to be first person only. Now, the reason that I took away first person only is I wanted to make meat grinder a little bit more accessible, but because I'm implementing the settings that I had envisioned when I first created the meat grinder, it's not going to be that accessible to a lot of players in any case, because it's going to be extremely hard. And the other reason that I took away first person only is because with heavy Ranger armor, you can't see through the armor, but they are going to fix that. And even worst case scenario, if they don't fix the hole that you have to look through in first person, then you must just use the medium armor instead of the heavy armor. And the biggest reason for not doing first person only is the fact that you can feel sick when you drive in first person only on snow or very unlevel terrain. Okay. But I'm going to show you guys the solution to that right now. Hey, Black Dog, welcome. Hey, Chris, welcome, bud. So, I don't like driving in first person over unlevel territory because it does hurt my eyes. Okay, I don't like streaming driving in first person because I feel it's hurting everyone else's eyes. But luckily, we've got this option. Okay, so we get into the Ranger. We go into first person. Hopefully we can get it started at some point. Okay, so while you're driving like this, as soon as you can look around, like I can look around now, okay? I can look around. As soon as you can look around, then your eyes are going to start hurting. Because when you look at all the bumps that you go over, the whole screen is shaking, okay? The entire screen is shaking, like your window is shaking, everything is shaking, okay? Just gonna get onto some rocky terrain here. You can see everything is shaking, okay? So if you drive like this, or if you stream like this for very long, you might feel nauseous or bad. Now we can look around at the moment, and this is how we feel nauseous, but what we can do is tap the Alt key. Now I can't look around. I'm moving my mouse, but I can't look around. But now the entire screen is not shaking. Okay? It's just the Ranger that is moving, not everything. My point of view is staying stable, and it's only the vehicle that is shaking underneath me. So now I can drive in first person without getting nauseous and without getting a headache. And if I ever want to look around, all I do is I tap the Alt key and now I can look around. Okay? Now, this might not look, you might not see a massive difference. But you will see a massive difference like this. Forest, either the end of this month or the end of next month. Quarter 2 is the end of this month. But since we're busy with the Scum Showdown, I do not think the developers planned on wiping the Scum Showdown while we're busy with the Scum Showdown. Okay? So according to me, the end of July, because that's when the showdown ends. It won't make sense to me that Beta and Kick organize the showdown, and then we're going to have a wipe at the end of this month, and then everyone has to start over. That doesn't make sense to me, okay? So according to me, end of July. Now, if you get onto a dirt bike, this is where it bothers me the most, is on a dirt bike. Because on a dirt bike, my entire screen is shaking. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? My entire screen is shaking and I'm going to get a headache. Or if I've got a mental problem, I'm going to get seizures or I'm going to become nauseous, okay? So this is definitely going to give me a headache if I keep driving like this. Or I can tap Alt. And when I tap Alt, the screen is not shaking anymore. Okay? Now the screen is not shaking anymore. Now I've stabilized the camera. Can't look around, but this is stable. It's very, very stable. And then if I ever want to look around, look at the difference between this and this. Look how shaky that is. Look how shaky that is. But at least I can look around now. At least I can look around. And Chuds, unfortunately, if you still find it horrible, buddy, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm very, very sorry. You're going to have to stick to roads or flat surfaces or something like that. It makes a massive difference to the meat grinder experience. And I need the meat grinder experience to be very, very, very unique. And first person only is very, very unique. And I do know that a lot of people do not like the fact that me and Avenger is going to kill everyone we see, because we need that element. Is the meat grinder 90% PvE? Yes. But I need the Avenger effect. Whether it's Avenger or someone else, it doesn't matter. I need the Avenger effect, because if you just focus on PvE, at some point, you're going to master the PvE. So you're going to have a grenade launcher, you're going to have 10 grenades, you're going to have 2 M249s, you're going to have 20 RPKs, and then puppets don't pose a threat to you anymore. Okay? They don't pose a threat to you anymore. And that's what made me and Avenger become friends. That's what made me and Avenger create priceless memories. Because as soon as you have mastered the PvE side of the game, then you get bored and then you look for trouble. Okay? And that trouble that you find is a lot of fun. Now, the PvP damage at the moment is 20%, but I'm going to go onto the test server with Trinity or with Avenger, shoot them in the head with armor on, and all I want is that I don't want you to be able to die if you've got a helmet on and somebody shoots you with a sniper rifle. I don't want you to die from the first shot. I want to give you a few seconds to decide whether you want to stay in the fight or get out of the fight. But I don't want you to be stuck in an animation and get killed instantly. So I am going to test what I must put the PvP damage at, so that a one shot from a sniper rifle won't kill you unless they're using an M82. Then of course you'll die. But I will check if I have to put the PvP damage at 10% or 5. Okay? So that one shot can't kill you. But like you guys know, I created the meat grinder for myself, and I know at some point, is it going to be extremely hard on day one? Yes. But I know for a fact, at some point, it's not going to be hard anymore. And you need the cherry on top of the cake. Is the cake good? Yes. But you need that PvP element to add to your experience. Otherwise, you take the settings that I give you in Discord and you play single player. Okay, if you want the meat grinder experience, but you don't like some of the settings and you don't like being killed, then you take my settings and you play single player. I need that PvP danger, that adrenaline rush, even if it's just 5%, I need to know I can run into someone and have an epic moment with someone. And that's why I'm playing on a server. And that's why I'm paying for the server, so that I can have a truly unique experience with someone else, somewhere, at some point, that will be memorable, exciting. I don't care what you say. Is the PvP experience dangerous? Yes. Is it adrenaline pumping all the time? No. Does it hold up to you running into a player? No. When I see a puppet, I don't poop myself. When I see a player, I poop myself. Okay? And to have the ultimate experience on the ultimate server, we need to have the poop factor. We need to poop ourselves when we see another player. Luckily, there's going to be so few players on the server that you won't have to poop yourself every 5 minutes. Okay? You'll poop yourself every once in a while when you run into a player. And yeah, that's that. If I could have it my way 100%, I would activate raiding as well, because that's a big part of how me and Avenger stuffed each other up. You know, we raided each other, and but I mean, we on Masqueraded we used mines. You know, when you drive over a bridge, a mine blows you up, and then I know it's Avenger that blew me up. Or if he drove over a mine, he knew it was me that blew him up. You know, so raiding will add a lot, but because of cheaters and because the amount of stuff that you can lose, I am still considering the other players on Meat Grinder. I am still considering that will be really bad for them, you know, if they lose everything. So I'm willing to sacrifice that base interaction, you know, that I loved so much in Masqueraded. But yeah, it's going to be first person only. Press the Alt key to protect your eyes. And yeah, if that still bothers you, I don't know, drive on the roads. And if that still bothers you, copy my settings, you know, and play with your friends on your own server, because you'll be able to host your own servers, you know. So you can copy my settings, create your own meat grinder, and play with your friends where you guys don't kill each other. Or you can copy my settings and play single player, okay? And then you don't have the player problem. And then you can, if you create your own server with my settings, you can activate third person. If you play single player with my settings, you can activate third person, you know. So the choice is yours. Now I just want to apply the final changes to the server. This is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's nice. Yeah, Diamond, I will change the damage. I will test the damage, you know, so that I can't help you if a guy with a sniper rifle stands against you and shoots you in the head. But I can at least make sure that if a sniper rifle hits you from 100 or 200 meters away, you're not instantly dead, you know? you'll have a chance to get out of the fight. It's not to say you'll survive the fight, but at least you'll have a chance to get out of the fight. So, let me just change the settings here. Allow third person off. Apply. Back. Resume. Did they say I must restart the server? Did they say I must restart the server? Allow third person off. Allow first person on. Okay, I don't know. I'm just going to restart the server quickly. Because, yeah, if I go into first person. Oh, I can't go out of, okay, I can't go out of first person. Okay. Nah, Diamond is fine, but it's fine. Again, if I had everything my way, I would activate raiding, you know, because that will make the PvP interaction a lot of fun. But no, there's still a few things that I'm doing to make Meat Grinder a little bit more accessible for other people. Okay, so we're stuck in first person. We can't go to third person anymore. And now we've got a truly, truly immersive experience. And there's another base close to Avenger. Who would have guessed? Is my sound softer, or is it just because of my stealth? No, it's just because of my stealth. Okay. So yeah, the only way to see your character now is to buy the DLC, and then you'll be able to see your character. Oh, and the biggest reason for me doing first person only is you're not going to just struggle with bush Wookiees after 1.0. You're going to be struggling with grass hoppers after 1.0, okay? So a lot of the Meat Grinder community doesn't like the PvP kill everything thing, yeah? So the last thing that you want is for a guy to lie in the grass, wait for you to run past him, and then shoot you in the head. But with first person only, he cannot abuse the grass, which is going to be longer with the revamp. And he cannot abuse bushes. And he can't abuse third person. So since you don't want to be shot, and since you don't want to be killed, I'm making it harder for the hunters to spot you, or to see you, or to use third person to get a better angle on you. And they physically have to see you, like they have to in real life, which is awesome. Do I like seeing my character? Yes. That's why I'm going to play half the day on LDR, and the other half of the day I'm going to love suffering, and that's why I'll play on the Meat Grinder. I could have sworn I had more loot than this. I could have sworn... Oh, I've got the sword, and I've got the pistol. Okay. Adjust the damage of animals, I'm not sure. One thing I would like to do here, like just because Meat Grinder, just because Meat Grinder is the most extreme server ever, it doesn't mean that you don't balance the skill leveling. I don't feel the skill leveling has got anything to do with difficulty. I feel the skill leveling is not balanced. For instance, to level up archery is fun. Okay? It's fun. It's immersive. You can do it naturally. To level up aviation, unfortunately, you can't do that on the Meat Grinder. But in any case, to level up awareness is natural. Brawling is not natural. Okay? So, I'm going to put brawling on 3. Not because I want to make it easier, just because I want the skills to feel the same. I want every skill to feel like you can do it naturally without going out of your way to kill your life to try and level it up. Okay, so camouflage feels good. Cooking feels good. Demolition doesn't feel good for everyone. And even when I did cut wires for 15 minutes a day, it didn't feel good. That's why I only did it for 15 minutes a day, because if I do it more than 15 minutes a day, my brain switches off, telling me this is extremely boring. And I can't play the game while I'm cutting wires. I can't enjoy myself while I'm cutting wires. So this is not balanced. Got nothing to do with the meat grinder difficulty. It just means balancing the skills so that they feel the same. Okay, so I'm putting that on 3. Driving is natural, engineering is natural, farming is natural, handguns with Brenner is very easy. Medical is not balanced. Medical, whoever tells me they've leveled up medical to advanced plus naturally, well, you're a mad person, bro. Like, I don't level up medical. It's ridiculous. So yeah, that I'm gonna put on 3. Melee, gonna put that on 3. Because you're probably gonna use a bow or a gun most of the time. That's natural. Rifles and sniping with Brenner is really easy. Running, if you start with advanced endurance, I don't know what you're doing. So, of course, you're going to start with advanced running. And, yeah, I don't, like, does running take long to level up? Yes, but is it something that you really need? No. Okay, stealth is a little bit too slow for me, so I'm going to put stealth at 3. Survival is fine, and thievery there. Okay, that's it. That's how I feel. You just balance it. Should thievery be put at ×5? Yes, like on the other servers, but again, it's still the meat grinder. You know, I don't feel right about putting any skill at 5 on the meat grinder. So I'm giving you a break, but you're still gonna have to grind. And that's it. That is it. Meat grinder is officially ready for 1.0. If it's too hard for you, come back after 10,000 hours. I'll see you here. Hey Nuclear, welcome. PvP is absolutely fine, but you'll never see me griefing someone in oranges trying to get started. In my opinion, that's more griefing. Want to fight with geared players, not feel bad I'm permering someone. Will I kill a person in oranges? On day 1, yes. In the first week, yes. If I've got a bow and he's got a bow, I don't care what clothing he has. If I've got a bow and he's got a bow and I've got a melee weapon and he's got a melee weapon, we're going to fight and it's going to be fun. And I know if I kill him, I didn't take a lot of things away from him. You know, it's day 1 or it's the first, whatever. Like, I'll probably kill people in oranges on day 1 because if I kill them or if they kill me, it's not the end of the world, you know? There's not a lot of progress that was lost. Will I kill someone in oranges when I'm fully geared? No. But that's me. I can't force other people to not do that. And again, you can't really grieve someone on a server with 10 or 20 people at most because you don't know who you're going to run into. And I can't tell someone to not kill people in oranges because then you're going to have griefers running around in their oranges with an AR in their backpack and a grenade launcher in their backpack. And then when you aim at them, they go, don't kill me, I've got nothing. And when you turn your back, they shoot you in the back with an AR. Or they blow your car up, when you drive away. So you must always think about all behavior, not just one perspective. You must think about, if you want to be, excuse my language, a dipshit, how many ways can you be a dipshit? And that's my job. I've seen people being dipshits in a million different ways. So that's what I'm thinking about when I create settings. How can I make this as dipshit proof as possible? And like I say, is it bad killing a guy in oranges? Yes. Can I make a rule that you can't kill people in oranges? No, because another dipshit's going to wear oranges. Yeah, but I can't tell people, hey, don't kill people in orange, because then someone's going to stream snipe me, or someone's going to stream snipe Avenger, come up to us in their oranges, and then when we turn our back, they kill us and tell their friends, we stuffed up Luthais or Avenger, and we were clever about it because you can't kill people in oranges. Whatever rules I make, a lot of people just focus on how to bend that rule. Or a lot of people just focus on how to use that rule to their advantage. And that you learn over time when you run servers for 10 years. Yeah. And if I see a naked and I've got a rope on me, I don't know. Like, if I've got someone with me, I feel safer. But telling a guy to put his hands up because I want to tie his hands and I want to search his loot and I want to put a sandbag over his head, that's fun when you're in a team. You check, like, on LDR. If I'm playing with someone on LDR and I see a naked, I'll tell him, hey, put up your hands. And if I've got a rope and a sandbag, I'll go, stand still. And then I tell my friend, if this guy moves, you kill him. You check, I've got someone backing me up. Then I can take out the rope, tie him up, put the sandbag over his head and have some fun with him, loot him and let him go. But alone, I have to equip the rope. So although I'm telling him to put his hands up, as soon as he sees me equip the rope, he knows I'm going to stand behind him to tie his hands. And he knows I can't see what he has on him until I search him. So what people will do is they'll put up their hands, and as soon as you equip the rope, they'll pull out a gun and shoot you. Because you can't defend yourself. You're trying to role play with him, and all they're thinking is wait till he has the rope in his hand, or wait till he tries to search me, and then I kill him. Because I've got my pistol on my quick slot, or I've got a very dangerous weapon in my backpack. So that's the risk you take when you try and be nice with the fresh spawn. You don't have to focus on that, but that's the risk you take as a solo. But when you're in a clan, it's way easier to do that, Like on LDR, your friend keeps his gun on that person. And if that person stuffs up, he's dead. And you can still tie him up, still put a bag over his head and let him run into trees and laugh about it. I've done that once on an official server. Put the sandbag over the guy's head, told him to run, and I just saw him hit every single tree in existence. And I laughed so hard, almost fell off my chair. That was a very, very funny moment. And that's what other people bring to a server. They bring a moment that puppets can't really give you. They give you memorable moments. Way more than puppets give you memorable moments. Holy poop, I've got a lot of loot on me. Have I got lead plating on me? Nope. No lead plating on me. Okay. Yeah, Rafael. It's complete immersion like it was right at the start, my bro. Complete immersion like it was at the start. Too bad they killed the radio, Luthais. Seeing first person only FOV makes me feel for a tractor and some country music. I just want to get some lead plating now. I've got a toolbox, so I just need to find some lead plating, make a chest, and bury the loot. I mean, I'm not going to sell the drill. I'm not going to sell the toolbox. I'm going to sell the ghillie. But there's a lot of things on me that I'm not going to sell. You know, the nails, the bolts, the gun. Like, I can use the gun for a quest, but I first have to get the quest. So carrying this on me is ridiculous. So yeah, let's just get some lead plating. Let's see what we can do. Now I know finding lead plating is a little bit easier. But you could get lucky. You could get lucky normally. I don't know. Except for military points of interest, I've never focused on lead plating. Just a bit surprised. Well, I just realized that the 1.0 update is going to bring a ton of foliage to the game, Rafael, and I didn't want to worry about a bunch of bush grasshoppers or a bunch of bush Wookiees spoiling my experience. And Meat Grinder is all about immersion and hardcore and extreme survival, so no, it just made sense to me. I can lock it up. Yeah, I can do that as well. There we go. We get the lead plating. I knew you could get lucky like that. See if there's some medical equipment. Hey, wait, there's chickens. There we go. Hey. North. Who just killed my bloody chicken? Who just killed my bloody chicken? You killed the chicken. Okay. No, they're gonna fix the armor, buddy. They're gonna fix the armor. Oh, they're gonna fix the armor. No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. And that's not gonna work. Put that there. Cut this up. Yeah, if they don't fix the armor, you just use the medium armor. You don't use the heavy armor. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. Goodness gracious, me and bloody loot space. Me and bloody loot space. Put that there. Put that there. Yeah. And then we need to put the sword back there. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, my bro, I don't like inventory sorting. Goodness gracious. That's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. That arrow is hard to see at night. Well, the server's supposed to be hard. Don't have an axe. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, woman. You have to teleport like that. Yeah, I know those drumsticks take forever to process, and then you get sick. Craft a rope. Get the 2 stones. That over there. Alt C. Alt C. Alt C. And Alt C. Go. Go off the X. I don't know, Diamond. You have to work for it. You have to work for it. Something like that. Nails. Yeah, we've got nails. We've got nails. Scrap metal. Poop. Poop. We need scrap metal. That's so funny. The first time you come into town, there's no puppets. The second time you come into town, there's a ton of puppets. That is so funny. Roaming horde. It's a roaming horde. Okay, let's just get the scrap metal. Where are you gonna put the scrap metal, Luth? I don't know, bro. Wherever. You need 10 scrap metal, buddy. Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate it. You're so helpful. You're so helpful. Put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. 6. Nine. I think I put 1 scrap metal in there. I think I put 1 scrap metal in there. I think so. I think so. Hey, Atom, welcome, buddy. Now I just have to get used to not clicking the third person button. Hey, Dang. Good to have you back with us, buddy. And now I have to remember where I tried to bury that chest. With my memory, it shouldn't be a problem at all. What can go wrong with a memory like mine? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I can already see I lost the location. Brilliant. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to search for blueprints now for the next 15 minutes. Click the like button if you want to. Just look for the tree, Luth. Okay, bro. Gonna look for the tree. Is that one on the right, Luth? Is it one of those? Yeah, Luth, it's one of those. Okay. Yeah, I've got it, bro. I've got it. I've got it. Got it, buddy. I've got it. I've got it. Hey, Tear Gas, welcome, bud. Yeah, I also think I was close to the gravel road. I also think I was close to the gravel road. Now, how close to the gravel road? That's the other question. How close to the gravel road were we? It didn't take me long to get there. It didn't take me long to get to that corner over there. So it should be here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's good enough. Don't think I'm gonna need that again. Don't think I'm gonna need that right now. Okie dokie. Yeah, focus mode would have been nice if I buried it. If I buried it. Okay, I definitely need rope. Do I? Oh, no, don't. You've got rope. You've got rope. You've got rope. Just craft it. Okay. See, it will be sad if you get shot in the head now. It will be sad if you get shot in the head now. Hey, Tristan, welcome, bud. Okay. Let's try and see what that looks like for other people. Let's press Control C and then add it to our notes. Where am I going to add it to my notes? Right here. MG loot. Control V. There we go. Okay, let's see what it's going to look like for other people. Hey, mainframe, welcome, bud. That looks pretty good. I cannot see any bump. Okay, I can see the bump there, but you have to be very, very good to see that bump. You have to be very, 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 very good to see that bump. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Let's go. Good, buddy. Good, good, good. Just a very tiring day. I've spent about 6 hours on my latest video. So yeah, I know why Brian Maynard and other people only stream, because videos takes up a lot of time. So yeah, I've just got, between the showdown and the other games and the videos and the streaming and the admin work and the server management and the family, and oh, it's just sometimes it becomes too much. Get into those stressful situations more, dang, more. I still need a bloody cell phone. Agreed, Tristan, agreed. Guys, except for the big city and the post offices, is there another place in the middle of the map where you can find smartphones easily? I always feel I have to go to the big city to get a guaranteed smartphone. Isn't there other places where you can get a smartphone easily? Red cars can have them everywhere. Red cars, okay. That's something I never search, so yeah. Radiation said, I'm talking about the middle of the map, my bro. Middle of the map. But yeah, red cars is something I don't search. So maybe I should start searching red cars a little bit more. What is this? Hey! Oh. That's not too bad. Zero fat. Very little protein as well. Very little protein as well. I'll start searching the cars. Like, sometimes you get it on puppets immediately, but sometimes it takes forever. Sometimes it really takes forever. So I'll start searching the cars. I don't know, dang. He's got a very strong stomach, bro. Got a very, very strong stomach. Extremely strong stomach. Oh, thank you very much. I'll drink that right now. No luck today. No luck today. Of course, I have to go look for an arrow again. Okay, looks like I lost the arrow. Oh, no, there it is. There, where? There's the arrow. Okay. Shrooms. Been there, done that, buddy. Been there, done that. That's a lot of fat, but I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat it. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. The reason I'm eating that is because the protein. I need the protein. I need the protein. You guys are gonna have to start running like this, eh? With serial killers on the server. Guys are gonna have to get used to this. School office, observatory, living rooms, garages, dead puppets. I'm gonna go to the observatory. I think you can, Tristan, but it costs a lot of money. It can, dang, but I just rely on antibiotics. It can, but I just rely on antibiotics. 25%, yes. Yes, Judge, 25. You only lose 50% if you get killed by someone. Not all of your fame. And if you're running into Avenger constantly, I don't know, move your base. Loot at different places. That's how I stay safe. I loot the entire map. Okay, let me just pull out my immersive map here quickly. My immersive map that I just took out of my backpack says I must go north. Okay. Yaku, thank you very much, my man. Appreciate it, buddy. Let's get a lot of Care Bear love in the chat for Yaku, guys. Thank you, Yaku. Appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, Geek, that would be cool. Like I say, you know, if people don't want to alt-tab out, take a screenshot of the map, enlarge it at a photo place, put it up on your wall, and you never have to alt-tab again. Then you've got a very realistic map, like in real life. Then you're completely immersed. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just letting you know I'm not going to stream 4 hours like I usually do. Got a lot of things. I'm still editing a video. I have to render the video, upload the video. And then tomorrow morning early, I have to jump onto the Showdown server to do a lot of things there to prepare for the Showdown. Then I have to make another video. And then I have to finish No Rest for the Wicked, and then this, and then that, and then that. So, yeah, need to give myself a bit of time tomorrow. And I need to give myself time to finish the video tonight. So, yeah, I think we're going to cut it short here at about 2 hours. Just wanted to see how long I've been suffering on meat grinder now. Nice, Yaku. Great, buddy. Hey, newbie, welcome. Nice, newbie. You're lucky, bro. You're lucky you don't need a map. It's like Mike. He doesn't need a map either. I've got no sense of direction. That's why I need a map. It's not like I don't know the map. I just have no sense of direction. That's why I need a map and a compass. How many screwdrivers do we have? 1. Yo, we are cooking. We are cooking. Yeah. I like to get a military jacket. Maybe some more stuff that I can sell. And I need the bloody cell phone. I need the bloody cell phone. Are they considered a consumable or can they be reused? No, they're consumable, Tristan. You use them and then they're gone. And I understand why. Like, if you understand the game, you will understand how powerful screwdrivers are. Did change the bitrate on OBS lately, Luthais? Did you change the bitrate, Doobie? Yeah, I check in on your streams regularly. Everything looks good, bud. Everything looks good. No, I haven't changed the bitrate. No, I'm still on 24,000. $24,000 kilobytes per second. Hey Luthais, may I ask if you can show me the server settings? I want to try having the same settings. I will be posting all the server revamped settings before next week Friday, Dracula. And then everyone can check the settings, everyone can copy the settings for themselves, and everyone can decide what server they want to play on after 1.0. But is there a difference between screwdrivers? I see a lot of people comment about yellow ones. Yes, the number of uses that screwdriver gives you. That's the biggest difference. A red screwdriver can only have 1 to 3 uses. A yellow one can have 1 to 40 uses. So that's why people prefer yellow ones. No, the durability doesn't matter. Durability doesn't matter. Playing you. Maybe. $30,000. Yeah, the codex, you know, like the codex and everything that you use also makes a difference. Like, let me see quickly here, what do I use? Let me just check here quickly. For streaming. I can't see it now. Yeah, I can't see it while I'm streaming, but you know, like NVIDIA, I use the NVIDIA codec or whatever. But yours looks good, Onubi. Your stream looks good. Yeah, the stream looks good. Let's see if I can still get this puppet to come out. No, that's not close enough to him. That's not close enough. Let's try this. There we go. That gets her out of there. Nice. Knock on the door. No, thanks. I'm not knocking on a door. No, thank you. That's one safe way to get a puppet out of the house if you don't like close quarters combat. Although I don't mind close quarters combat. I enjoy meleeing them. Your encoder should be AV1. AV1. I'll send it to you after I'm done, newbie. I'll send you the settings after I'm done. How many percent of my guides? I don't know, most of them. The game changes regularly. That's why I make new guides all the time. Because the game goes through a lot of changes. They will still teach you a lot about the game, but I mean, they won't be, you know, they won't be 100% up to date. You're more of a shooter. Well, there are battle royale servers. There are servers that just focus on PvP. And I've got PvP servers. Or PvP server. I think after 1.0, I'm going to challenge myself to not on LDR. I'm just talking about Meat Grinder. On Meat Grinder, I want the most immersive, most hardcore experience I can. So I think I'm going to challenge myself on Meat Grinder to not press tab. I'm very used to pressing tab. And if you press tab, you don't need to look around, yeah? You don't need to do what you would do in real life. And look around, if you guys understand what I'm saying. I don't need to look around because of tab. So I think I'm going to challenge myself to not use tab after 1.0. Just to make it extra immersive. I might miss a lot of items that are like glitched in somewhere. But I think it will be cool to just do it realistically. Yeah, I'm busy with that. That's the video that I'm busy editing right now. That's taking up a lot of my time. But it's going to be difficult. Like, I'm so used to pressing tab. You guys know I press tab like every 10 seconds. You know, so it's It's gonna be hard. Gonna be hard not pressing tab. Very, 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 very hard. Very, 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 very hard. Yeah, if you can see it, then tab will show it to you. If it's in direct line of sight of your character, not direct line, like if I'm standing here, everything that I'm able to see when I do this, tab will show me. I don't really know why I want to loot the police station. I think I just want to kill puppets and get a cell phone. I think that's the only reason I'm going to loot the police station. Oh no, I'll check my inventory with tab. Of course I'll check my inventory with tab. I just won't use tab to look what's around me. I won't search. I won't search for items with tab. But I'll use, you know, like this. I'll use tab for this. But I won't use tab to find an item that I can't see. But I'm going to be using tab a lot like this. I'm just saying when I'm searching, I won't use tab. Good luck finding missing arrows. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Let's get close and personal. Oh, that's very weird, newbie. That's very weird. That's how tab works. Tab works that you can see everything around you. Yeah, those are two puppets. Maybe we just sort out these two puppets quickly. Every single time I play this game, the experience is different. Like my one character will find yellows like they're going out of fashion. The next character can't find a red even if it drops on top of his head. Then the next character finds 10 smartphones from the first 10 puppets he searches. I like the randomness, the extreme randomness of it. It's quite cool, quite cool. Luth, are you a developer or moderator? And if so, this full-time job? No, I'm a content creator. And that's my full-time job, Tristan. I was 3 hours on Migraine yesterday and didn't find a single screwdriver. I was searching every puppet and everything. I like that. That's survival. Yep. Now, every day on Meat Grinder is a brand new experience. Oh, we find a needle. That's nice. If I can find scissors, I'll be extremely happy. You guys know how I feel about scissors. I can sell that. I can sell that. Finally finished cooking and had a bite to eat. Now I can sit back and enjoy the stream. Hey, Fuzz. I'm still looking for a bloody phone. Ah, I can make more thread. Nice. Or another sewing kit. Damn it. Damn it. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh, I want that. I want that. Nice. Go north. Have I got any water? I've got milk. Drink the milk. Yes, Brett. Yeah. Yeah, they are. That makes you very, very happy when you find something. Yeah, yeah. Dang, it's because it's 0.3. Just like when you play on a times 10 loot server, you don't value anything because you find everything. So it's got the opposite effect of a times 10 loot server. And I'll never play on a times 10 loot server. I found a katana on a kitchen table once, and the chat told me I spawned it in for myself. That's how hard they found it to believe. That's what an effect an item has on low loot settings. The chat doesn't even believe that you found it legitimately. They think you hired someone to spawn in a katana in a house on a kitchen table, of all places, when you yourself didn't even know a katana can spawn on a kitchen table. So if you spawned it in, you would have chosen a military place where it would actually make sense. But that's the effect of low loot settings. When you find something epic, everyone goes, that can't be right. Yeah, meat goes bad fast. Goodness frigging gracious. That is fast. Okay, we need to find another mushroom. Our chicken is being spoiled. Our chicken is going rotten. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. And why is my sword in here? The sword needs to be here. You dropped the flippin' bow because you were triple carrying. You dropped the frigging bow because you were triple carrying. Now you are going to get punished and just use the melee weapon. I don't care if you die. You are going to learn to focus. No, you're not going to use a bow anymore. You're not going to use a bow until you learn to not leave them lying everywhere. How are you going to deal with a suicide puppet? I don't know, bro. Shoot him with a revolver. I don't want any excuses. What's that? That's a cleaver. No, we don't want a cleaver. Why did I hear a puppet behind me? That was really, 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 really weird. That was very, very weird. I thought a puppet was right behind me. Deep focus, deep focus. No, just immersing myself, just enjoying myself, Rafa. Just enjoying myself. I'll be explaining everything I'm doing on LDR. On Meat Grinder, I'm just in my element. You just saved the entire Wednesday for me, but absolutely banging news. Don't know what to say. Imagine a dancing happy goat. I'm happy you agree, Avenger. I'm happy you agree. %107%. Nice. Well, Meat Grinder is ready. It's finalized. Gonna write down the settings and then move to the next servers. Hey, Jesse. Where is my cell phone? Yeah, smartphone is sometimes harder to find than freaking thread. Yeah, give me 6 advanced lockpicks. Just don't give me a freaking smartphone. Damn it. And this is immersive. Jumping over barbed wire. You know, this is immersive, guys. This is immersive. This is very immersive. I got 3 screwdrivers. Holy poop, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. 3 screwdrivers. That's insane. I caught Raken stream early. He still doesn't know if he won his match last weekend. I don't know why he doesn't know. I thought it was sorted. The reason he was running at the flag is because he knew he didn't have the flag. Why would someone run at a flag if they've already got a flag? The only reason he couldn't get to the flag is because he didn't have Phoenix Tears. That's it. Yeah, mainframe, they say you'll be able to copy the old settings with the server settings. I'll have to see it to believe it. Maybe smartphones are on the top of that radio tower. I'm not willing to take that gamble, bro. I'm not willing to take that gamble. I'll just buy a bloody smartphone. I'll pay the price for not finding one. But who's in their team? Who's the PvPer in their team? Mainframe, who's the main guy in Raken's team? I mean, PvP wise. What's that guy's name again? He can lockpick. He can do everything good. He's on Twitch. I don't know why I forgot his name now. Kikma, yeah, Kikma. Kikma can lockpick. Kikma could have gotten the entire team Phoenix tiers. So the fact that all of them don't have Phoenix tiers is surprising. Either Kikma doesn't have a lot of time to play, or Kikma doesn't help, or Kikma doesn't like helping them. But I mean, if I am the lockpicker, it's my responsibility to make sure my entire team has Phoenix tiers. And I have to play. I have to go to normal bunkers and open up every single medical locker to try and get Phoenix tiers, because that's the difference between life and death. And that was the difference between them winning and losing. Like, he had 6 seconds when he started limping towards that flag. He had 6 seconds. If he injected himself Phoenix tiers, he could have gotten to the flag. The guy that jumped over him, you guys will see at the end, when he got to the flag, somebody jumped over him. That person would have been too late. So Raykid could have had Raykid could have had a clutch moment if he had Phoenix tiers. And his team is capable of getting Phoenix tiers. They just need to communicate and organize who does what. Oh, he blew through them in the match. Okay. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I have blown through my Phoenix tiers as well. Losing cars to rivers and getting them stolen in the center of the big city. Yeah. He's very busy losing vehicles. And loot, apparently. I want to see how fast this leveling up. 27%. Raykid said the money is his. I don't know. The clip I was sent, someone sent me a clip where he just said, you know, Grant's going to win and everyone's using unfair advantages, and he was basically ranting, just saying Grant's going to win, and that's that. Yep. We know who's going to win. Don't we, guys? I don't know. We don't know, Michael. We will only know by Thursday. We will know by Thursday. I wouldn't mind a bye week, because then I can just, if we have a bye, we can watch all the matches in peace, guys. Remember, if we have a bye, I still stream it, but we can watch all the matches without interruptions, without, you know, being in a rush and all that stuff. So I'd like a bye just to chill with you guys for 2 hours. I won't say it's easy, B. But the Groove Troop believes they can win. And I believe the community thinks we can win. That's all we need, buddy. As long as we believe anything's possible. Cheers, Dang. As long as we believe. No, that won't be cool, Lars. Then they have to wipe the server and we lose everything, bro. What you talking about? Are you thinking straight? If they bring out the update before the showdown is done, then the showdown server has to be fully wiped, bro. Which means everyone is back to zero. That won't be cool. Oh, we're gonna fight each other with bows then, or hatchets. What we gonna fight with? It's definitely coming after the event. Yes, I don't think the developers will organize an event that will be railroad by the update. Okay, so all the event is telling me is they keeping us entertained until the update comes out. Are they going to hurt me if they wipe the showdown server? No way. I won't mind. Is everyone else going to mind on that server? Yes. Yes, they're going to mind. You can wipe the server I'm playing on daily. I don't have a problem. How's this loot again? I love looting. Yes, mainframe, exactly. I hit every rock and tree on the entire map, Tristan. It's necessary to assert dominance over the map. Oh my word. Yeah, guys, that's why my character doesn't pee. Okay, I do poop, but I don't pee. If you guys understand, you know, dogs pee to mark their territory, but that's only one spot. I'm showing, I'm telling you guys secrets here that you've never heard of. Okay, if you pee in one spot, you're only dominating that spot. But if you pee in your pants, the pee's dripping out of you as you walk, so you're covering a much larger area. Hey, Calcrun, welcome, bud.
Greetings, valued customer.
I've got $100. I've got money. There we go.
Pleasure.
Hey, Trudeau, welcome, buddy. I really want to do a quest with this gun, but I should have left it in the chest if I was going to keep it for a quest. So since I'm not keeping it for a quest, I'm just going to bloody sell it. I don't know what they're going to do. We'll be ready.
What's up?
What's up?
You're trying to rob the place. I guarantee you, I'm well armed.
You're well armed.
Is that thing registered?
Where's your gun? Where's your gun?
Kidding. Nobody cares.
Where's your gun? Are you well armed? Are you well armed, eh? What about what? Did you see that coming? Where's your gun? Where's your gun? Is your gun behind you? Where's your gun?
I'm trying to get shot.
You have got a gun back here. You've literally got a gun back here. I can't believe it. I've never noticed that you had a gun back here. But you're dead in any case, bro. You're dead in any case, okay? You can't beat this, huh? You think your cowboy's fast, bro? You think your cowboy's fast? What's up? Huh? How's that, huh? Don't mess with me, buddy. Don't mess with me. Okay, where were we? We're trying to
Gun Scum unloaded.
sell stuff.
Security reasons.
Okay.
Obviously.
0. Well, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, we got this.
That thing registered? Kidding. Nobody cares.
If you tell the joke once, it's funny. If you tell the joke every 5 seconds, it becomes irritating. Understand?
Welcome, welcome. Could you help me?
Find a mobile phone.
Here's what I got.
I need to see this. No, what? Phone. Get your phone on. Yeah, I knew it. You know what? I'm shooting you in the head as well. With this freaking gracious. I feel like Mel Gibson in Ransom, where he says, "Give me back my son." All I want to say now is, "Give me the freaking phone, man." Hey, Miranda, welcome, darling. I can't believe I'm gonna run to the city just for a smartphone. I cannot believe I'm gonna run all the way to the city for a smartphone. Unbelievable.
Welcome. Free to browse around.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Bye-bye. Wait. Salt. Give me that. Black pepper.
Here's what I got.
Black pepper. What the heck is going on
Let's
here?
see what you have.
Cornflakes. Why? Kiwi. Why? What is happening here? By peach. Yeah, I'll spoil myself with some peach compote. Why not? There we go. Okay. Luth, what about the other server? Won't you wipe the other servers? When the 1.0 comes out, yes, buddy. I'm going to wipe all the servers. It's just Meat Grinder is finalized first. Meat Grinder is perfect now. And then tomorrow, I'll do the next server. And then the next day, I'll do the next server and the next server and the next server. But all of them will be fully wiped. Whether I want to or not, the developers are going to fully wipe the servers. You know what's wrong with this diet? This diet doesn't have enough protein in it. That's what's wrong with the diet. The diet was perfect when milk was part of the diet. The diet is not perfect anymore because I'm only focusing on the B4 vitamins. But what I'm forgetting about is the protein. And the protein is very, very important. I mean, this also contains a lot of fat. Yeah, this also contains a lot of fat. No, this doesn't contain a lot of. That's 12. No, the milk. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. We've got enough protein. That's all I know. All I know is we've got enough protein. Let's eat this. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Destroy that. Okay. Good. Guys, we need to figure out more places where smartphones are guaranteed. Okay? We know the island on Z4 has a post office. So we know there's a lot of smartphones there, but we're not willing to swim to Z4 to get smartphones. We know the big city has post offices with a lot of smartphones. We need to find other locations where smartphones are guaranteed, where the spawn rate is very high, like the post offices, okay? We need other places like the post offices, or we need more post office locations. Detroit. And what I will do from my side is every single time I find a smartphone, I'm going to make a note. Puppet, smartphone. Workshop, smartphone. Garage, smartphone. This, smartphone. You know, and write every single smartphone down that I find until I find a sequence where it's the best, you know, to just search that thing. Whatever thing I was searching. I feel like I'm in The Last of Us. I'm coming back in 2 months. I'll be back. Okay, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'll be back in... I'll be back tomorrow. Just going on a loot run. I might survive. How have we still got so much poop on us? It's insane. It's insane. Look there, guys. One day. One day. You see, that's what happens when you run everywhere. That's what happens when you run everywhere. Guys, how many people are in the stream at the moment? How many people are in the stream at the moment? Okay, 84 people. Only 47 of them click the like button. Sergeant, send airstrike on the people that did not press the like button. Roger that. Okay. What I wanted to say is you guys must keep this a secret, okay? You guys cannot tell anyone about this. I don't know even if you guys can keep a secret, but in any case. I want to play a song for Blue at the airport when he leaves. But it has to be a song that a father is singing to his son. Which will, of course, embarrass him. Because I'm going to put the boombox full volume in the airport. And he'll probably want to run to the plane. But, yeah. I just want to play a song that will make that moment memorable. So I'm looking for like a really heartfelt song from father to son. He's going to die from cringe, yes, but at least he will remember the moment. I will make the moment memorable. And he's worried about what people think about him. He knows his father doesn't care at all. No, that's for a woman, Dave. I thought about that, but that's for a woman, bro. That's for a woman. You guys know I like that song, but that's for a woman. Just the two of us. Isn't that for a woman as well? You check, like he's singing, he's leaving. He's leaving. You understand? Like in this instance, my son is leaving. So the song can't say, all my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. You know? Like, that's for a woman. Will Smith to his son. Now, I don't even know if you can play a song out loud at the airport. Maybe they put me in handcuffs. I don't know. A boy named Sue. Okay, I'm going to write this down. A boy named Sue. A boy named Sue. What's the other one? Will Smith to his son. Will Smith phone to son. The scene from Armageddon, yeah, but I don't know. What song from Armageddon? You Will Be in My Heart from Tarzan. That's not a bad one. Phil Collins. You Will Be in My Heart. Tarzan. Oh, that's a good one. A Love Without End by George Strait. That sounds like another song that's focused on a woman, but I'll write it down and listen to it. A Love Without End. Don't You Forget Me, Simple Minds. Don't You Forget Me, Simple Minds. Simple Mind. A lyric, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end. Amen. What's that song's name? I don't want to make it too Christian-like, you know? Just want to make it embarrassing. Heartfelt, but embarrassing. Because I'm going to cry myself to death in any case. You check? I'm going to die from, I don't know, losing too much fluids. So might as well give him something to think about. I know he's not going to cry. I'm going to cry. His mother's going to cry. He's just going to want to get onto that plane as fast as possible. So since he's going to get onto that plane as fast as possible, I'm going to make a memorable moment and give him an excuse to try and get onto the plane as fast as possible. How do I say goodbye? By Dean Lewis. How do I say goodbye by Dean Lewis? How do I say goodbye? Goodbye by Dean Lewis. Now, you guys can never tell him this, otherwise he's going to force me to not go to the airport with him, all right? Do not tell him this. I will not be allowed to go to the airport because he knows I'll do it. Dance with my father again. Miranda, that's more a girl's song. That's more a girl's song. Nice one. Nice, but very nice song. But it's more a girl towards a father. I searched on YouTube and there was a bunch of country songs, but the problem is the country songs are badly recorded or there's too much background noise in the country song. So there's a few country songs like that, but nothing that really, nothing really special. In the Living Years, Mike the Mechanics. I remember that song. In the Living Years. Mike and the Mechanics. Yeah, I remember that was a good one. Mike and the Mechanics. Yeah, I remember that was a good song. Hey, Outlaw Kazi. Yeah, probably, Raphael, probably. Oh, Fuzz, you don't have to worry, bro. While I'm crying, no one's going to touch me, brother. No cop is going to touch me while I'm crying, my bro. They will end up in the hospital. They can tell me to leave the airport, but they're not going to manhandle me. Otherwise, I'll give them a reason to arrest me. Cat Stevens, father and son. Cat Stevens, father and son. Father and son. I just play the Star Wars theme while he enters the plane. That's all. That won't be embarrassing enough, Avenger. I thought about singing the Leaving on a Jet Plane by changing the words. And I believe I can do that. I believe I can change the words of Leaving on a Jet Plane. But I know I'm going to be choked up so badly that I probably won't get a word out. So that won't be embarrassing enough. Hey guys, just stop to leave a like. I'm out watching the Europe final because Manchester United plays. For now, they are behind half time, but hope for the best. Enjoy. Thanks, Toro. Good to see you again, my friend. Good to see you again, buddy. Okay, I think I've punished myself enough, guys. I think I can craft a bow now. Now let's craft a bow now. Wait, what happens to the character who was sleeping in the base next to my bed? What happened? He's here, and we're having some very good cocktails here. I am swimming pool cocktail awesome. Sounds like fun, Dor. Sounds like fun. That character's still going, Avenger. I haven't died. Still going, still going. Let's craft a few arrows here. Yeah. Okay, let's go. I heard Trump grilled SA president about booze. Yeah, I still have to watch that interview. I'd like to see what our president did in that interview. I think I'm going to go for a short walk to clear my head. Got some weighing heavy on my mind. You do that, buddy. You do that. So it's still him then. Well, he owns me $50 for last night. No, he slept outside. He slept outside. He doesn't owe you anything. Thanks, Tristan. See you next time, bud. Okay, now we can use a bow again. We can't loot anything, which is ridiculous, but at least we can use a bow. Okay. Wait. Put that there, put that there, put that there. Okay. Where to now? To get a phone, bro. To get a phone. A phone. And to see what the city has to offer. D4. Yeah, we can end the stream in D4. We can go to D4. You got a shirt. That's underwhelming. Yeah, Dan, and to think it's gonna get better, bro. To think it's gonna get better. That's crazy. How could I forget about the 22 box fuzz? Thanks for the reminding me. Guys, I'll be back now. My throat is drying up, so I'm just gonna get a refreshment quickly. I'll be back right now. You're not buying me jack poop, bro. You're not buying me jack poop. Oh, poop. I ate too much. That's not good. Yeah. Just to make it a little bit easier for the casual players. Not that anything will be easy, but yeah, we help where we can. No, I put it back. I want Avenger Rage Quit it. Let's see what these puppets in the big city are like. There's enough water in the big city. I don't need to worry about my water. Water. You have entered the new zone, big city. Thank you very much. Holy poop, I'm running myself to death. Yo, that African biltong lasts for a long time. Goodness gracious. What the flip gave me saturated fat? What on earth gave me saturated fat? That's a lot of saturated fat, man. Goodness gracious. Butter, animal fat, coconut. It's probably the bloody almonds. Probably the oh no, African biltong. Okay, African biltong. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Damn, that's beautiful, baby. Scum, man. Scum. Michael, I don't feel too great about my ranting with No Rest for the Wicked. I watched that guy stream, how he finished it. It's just, you know, once you finish the game, then you won't worry because you'll remember what you have to do. But I mean, you miss one path, you know, and you're running in circles. Like once you see it, it looks easy. You know, once you see it, it looks easy. But if you're looking for it, it's a bit frustrating. But who knows? Maybe no one has the bad sense of direction that I have. Yeah, I don't mind running in circles in Scum. I do mind running in circles in No Rest for the Wicked. Got advanced stealth. So I should be able to sneak around these guys quite comfortably. Quite a lot of puppets, I like it. Quite a lot of puppets. Can't see much. I like that as well. I like that as well. I thought there was a gap here. Why can't I walk through the gap? Damn it! Like, come on, man. How can I not walk over that? Okay, now I can. Now I can. Now I can't. Okay. Notice puppets. Oh, they've been improving the puppet slowly but surely. It's not close to what it should be, but yeah, they've been improving it slowly but surely. I'll take that. I'll take that. You should have jumped through the window, dummy. You should have jumped through the window. How can you hear me? How did you hear me? How? 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 How did you hear me? Okay, whatever. Pistol holster. Nice. He had a smartphone. Looks like it. Looks like it. Didn't I have ammo for that? I think I did. I think I did. No. No, that's for the other gun. Okay. Hidden camera. Yeah. Advanced stealth. Walking as slowly as I can. And he still detects me. Okay, let's just get to the bloody cell phone. Let's just get to the bloody cell phone. I like the sunset. Makes it eerie. Eerie. Colors look more intense. Mark him up a weapon in his pants so maybe they can smell him. Could be. Could be. Could be. Target acquired, sir. Thank you. I thought you were gonna play tricks on me. I thought you were gonna play tricks on me there for a second. Two on 0.3 loot. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. You can lock up your base and then they need your BCU to open that door. So you can put a smartphone battery in it, lock your front door, and then they have to have your BCU to unlock that door, or they need 3 EMP grenades to disable the BCU lock temporarily. Put the gamma up for us a little bit. I still just want you guys to feel the pressure with me. Hey, what you doing on the bloody table? What are you doing on the bloody table? Okay, now it's extremely dark. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put the filter on for you guys. It's extremely dark now. I can't see jack poop. I cannot see jack poop. But I like it. I like the pressure. I like the pressure. Difficult to gauge the distance when it's so dark. Very, very difficult to gauge the distance or see anything when it's so bloody dark. Couldn't even see that woman in front of me. Goodness flipping gracious. That was hectic. That was hectic. Oh my words! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! I don't want to be anymore. I don't want to be anymore. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. What the flip? Yes, when it's so dark, it's like a bloody nightmare. When it's so dark, it's like a bloody nightmare. I am stuffed up. I am stuffed up. I need to get... Ew, I can't move. I am broken. This is what it looks like for me, guys. Oh my flipping word. How? 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 I don't understand. Oh my flipping words. Any case, this is what it looks like to me. That's what I see. That's what you see. This is scary. This is scary. I know there's someone up here. Am I standing or am I crouching? I'm crouching. Okay, now I'm standing. Hello? Anybody up here? I come in peace. Okay, nobody up here. Okay. I'm just gonna rest a while. Holy poop, I'm just gonna rest a while. 60 damage on my left arm. Okay, okay. I think I spawned a horde, guys. I don't think the police station has that many puppets. I think I spawned a horde. Okay. Since I'm lying on my back, you guys can enjoy the stars with me. Okay? You guys can enjoy the lovely sky. The lovely sky with me. I can't believe it. Like, they rush me, and then I come around the corner. There's a puppet lying on the ground. I presume he's dead because I just killed like 10 puppets. And then he stands up next to his Armstrong buddy. Like those muscular puppets. Oh my word, they can hit you hard. They can hit you hard. Those testosterone steroid taking puppets. They can break your back. Now, what else are we hoping for? We came into the police station. We haven't gotten anything yet. Wait. I'm not dying for nothing. I am not dying for nothing. Yeah, I'm going to use my 4 screwdrivers. Yep. I'm using my 4 screwdrivers. What the heck is my medical on? 0. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, get rid of the limping. Okay, limping's gone. Limping's gone. Good. Get on your feet, soldier. Get on your feet. Get on your feet. Get on your feet. Let's do this. Where's your broadhead arrows? Why are you using these arrows? Use the other ones. Use the strong ones. What the flip? Why don't you want to use the strong ones, damn it? What happened to my foolproof system? No, that's the wrong key. It has to be in the same thing. It has to be in the same thing. Okay, whatever. Okay, let me put the filter on, guys, that you guys can see what is going to kill me. Because I clearly can't see what's going to kill me. Tristan with 1 gifted membership, and he got his own gifted membership. That takes some skill, bro. Not everyone in the community can do that. Let's give Tristan some love, guys, in the chat. Thank you, Tristan. Appreciate it, bud. I know you didn't do it on purpose, Tristan. You were just very, very lucky. I think you've looted downstairs already. Go upstairs. Is my gamma up? Why do I still feel blind? No, it is up. Yeah, I still feel blind. Where does that light source come from? I don't understand that. Can't see any puppets. Okay, looks clear. What did he say about me, Tristan? What did Avenger say about me? What did Avenger tell you? He's lying, bro. He's lying. He's lying. He's lying. Oh, no, then he's telling the truth. Then he's telling the truth. Okay. Yeah, he's telling the truth then. Oh, this is... See, guys, if I wasn't leveling up my thievery, I would be very depressed now. You see? If... yes, see. Yo, 1 bullet. Thanks, Gabe. Thanks. I'm gonna shoot myself with this 1 bullet. see, guys, that's what, see, at least I'm doing something. I know I'm achieving something, even if I'm getting nothing. You see? That's how that helps. Tristan with 5 gifted memberships. Antler Mama got 1, Load Warrior, Mike, Sherwin, and Solar Island, and Wayne all got gifted memberships. Let's get a lot of love in the chat for Tristan, guys. Thank you very much, Tristan. Appreciate it, bud. Okay. Since you need insane luck to find something, I'm gonna push my luck. I'm gonna go for the sword. The sword or the spear. The sword or the spear. I'm feeling lucky. Why do I hear a puppet? Oh. Never mind. He's fixing the window. Yeah, she's washing the windows, guys. She's washing the windows. Okay, I don't want the gun guys to spawn into the game. I don't want the gun store puppets to spawn in. I'm going to try and stay away from the gun store puppets. Yeah, I don't really know where I am right now. I know the gun store is over there. So I'm going to go through here. Okay. No puppet so far. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I chose the optimal route. Damn it. It was close to being the optimal route. Okay, spear or sword. Just don't give me that freaking bow. Don't give me the bow. Give me the spear or the sword. Spear or the sword. Okay. I'll accept nothing. Damn it. Oh! Okay. So that wasn't a puppet. I thought that was a puppet. That was not a puppet. Okay. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. I've been erased. Makes me think of that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, The Eraser. I was erased. I was literally and figuratively erased. Yeah, my head didn't have time to react. Like, I was waiting for a puppet. Then I saw a fully armored player, and my brain was like, in, huh? And then I was dead. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a wonderful day. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I am very, very happy with the meat grinder settings. Was it Sam? I feel, if it was Sam, I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy it was Sam. But in any case, yeah, if you guys enjoy the stream, make sure to click that like button. Tomorrow I am finalizing LDR, and then I'm finalizing SE, and I think I'll do New Dawn last. But yes, like I tell you guys, I'll have all the settings ready before the end of next Friday. Okay? So, love you guys. See you guys later, and have a great day. Later.